If you're thinking about moving to Bellingham, you have probably seen how great the mountains, the trails, and everything around us, but you may not know how great of access we have to the water. And in today's video, I want to talk about probably the most underrated part of Bellingham that sits right on the water. Yes, you've probably heard about the Boulevard, Fairhaven, other spots, but today we're at Zuanich Park, and you will probably rarely see these in any articles, any videos, or blogs that are out there about Bellingham. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Aldo. I'm a local realtor here in Bellingham. I have helped so many people move to Bellingham. My wife and I are both real estate agents of 10 years. We love helping people relocate here to Bellingham, and we've been doing that for so long. So if that's you, all information will be in the description below. Please feel free to reach out to us, whether you're 6 months or 12 months away. Please give us a call or shoot us a text. Now, as you can see behind me, we are at the Marina, well, at least part of the Marina. So we are at Zuanich Park, and I want to talk about this whole entire area. So it's not necessarily just Zuanich Park, because there is the Bellwether, there is the Marina, but there is so much to do around this place, and it has the most potential here in Bellingham, which I absolutely love. Now, it's not completely connected to the Bellwether and whatnot, but what is great about this and what a lot of people love is that it's a lot quieter, it's a lot more peaceful. People come here to just hang out and relax, to where if you go to the Boulevard, you're gonna see a lot more people. It's gonna be a lot more public, people walking, people running, and probably a little bit more chaotic, especially on the weekends. But here at Zuanich Park, you're gonna be able to come here and walk around the loop. You can go onto Roeder Avenue, and it's kind of a little bit of a funky way to get here. So you access it coming north on Roeder Avenue, you take a left, you'll actually drive by a lot of commercial fishing, and it'll look kind of weird and odd. I'm like, where am I going? Because there is a lot of commercial storefront, but you'll go through a lot of the commercial fishing storage areas, and then you'll pop out into Zuanich Park. Now, as you can see behind me, there is a boat that's coming in right now. So we are part of this will be access to the Marina. And what you can have here is so much views. You're right up front. You have great access to the fireworks here on 4th of July. You can also see those on Boulevard Park as well. But essentially this one, once you kind of go out to Roeder, you will find a lot of restaurants, not necessarily here right on Zuanich, but it'll be a great evening walk, great morning walk. It's making it really, really perfect for those people who love walking distances. If you're just wanting out for a little stroll, you can always drive here, but if you drive here or if you walk here, you can be walking for miles. And the biggest opportunity to have is a lot of commercial aspect to this, a lot more restaurants. It's a great place to run. But once you go to Bellwether, you're gonna have Italian food. You're gonna be able to have sushi. The Bellwether Hotel, of course, is right there. And it's such a great spot for those people who are visiting here in Bellingham. If you want direct access to the water, staying at the Bellwether is definitely a 10 out of 10, just like you are if you're going to Chrysalis. The great thing about over here, you probably won't hear the train as much, but you definitely will over by the Chrysalis because it's right in front of you. But one thing you can do out here when you come here, we do have Bella Marina. They have the best fish and chips, and I'm talking big fish and chips, making it really cool. So there, like I said, right here in this section, there's not a lot, but once you kind of walk around or drive around, you're gonna be able to find a lot of restaurants, being able to be a lot more peaceful, a lot different style than if you're going to Boulevard and if you're going to Fairhaven. So just like I am talking in this video, you're not gonna see a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, there will be people that will come here. Can it be crowded? Yes, for sure. But you will definitely find a lot more people hanging out, relaxing. Kids will be playing. There's a small little park here. There's a Squalicum boathouse, so there's gonna be events there at times. And then a lot of people, what they love to do, because it gets a little bit more windy here, is that you're gonna start seeing a lot of people flying their kites, and it's gonna be really cool. The scenery here is actually pretty cool, and it's a lot different than the other sceneries, because behind me, you'll actually be right across from Bellingham Bay. You'll be able to see all of South Hill, some of downtown. You'll be able to see Western Washington University. So you'll be able to see up on the hill and the mountains of Bellingham, and not necessarily just out into the San Juan Islands, which you still have a beautiful view of. So yes, here's all the sailing, all the boats, kayaking, whatever it is. You will see a little bit more commercial fishing over here for sure, because this is where the commercial marina for the fishermen are. But other than that, as I'm walking around, we have this loop. You can walk here, you can walk, you can run, you can just come relax, have a little bit more of a picnic. There's not as many trees here as there are in Boulevard, but it still gives you some shade here if you want to. So like I mentioned, we're pretty much right on the marina. So if you do have a boat, if you want to go out into Bellingham Bay or go visit any of the islands or go up into Canada, you can dock here. You can have a slip here. I'm not sure exactly how much they are, but you can go ahead and bring your boat and go out and go fishing, go lingcod fishing, go crabbing. You can go salmon fishing. This is a great spot to go out of if you choose to. And then at night, when you come back, one of our favorite spots to go to here for a date night is the Loft. The Loft sits right on the water, overlooks the marina, really pretty. I love going there. Their drinks are really good. Their food's pretty good. Now, we also have Anthony's Hearth Fire, which I think is cool. It's more like a steakhouse. And then we also have Anthony's, which is the original one, which is more of a fish sort of restaurant. And then of course, like I mentioned earlier, you can have sushi. We have Lombardi's Italian, which I think is probably one of the better Italian spots here in Bellingham. I think people will tell me that I'm wrong, but I've enjoyed it more because the scenery is also really nice. You have a nice, beautiful patio in the back, and you can see, and it's facing west. So you go to dinner at 8:30, you're gonna have a beautiful sunset come 9:45, 10 p.m., especially on these beautiful summer nights. But I just wanted to show you kind of what this park kind of has to offer. Like I said, if you're looking for something that is a little bit quieter, but you still want to have beautiful views of the water and you want to enjoy what Bellingham has to offer, then definitely come here to Zuanich Park. Like I said, it's further and around the back compared to Bellwether, because the Bellwether is kind of more of an inlet, so you'll have to maybe drive another 2 or 3 minutes, which I don't mind at all. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to showcase kind of what Zuanich Park is like, something a little bit better and quieter than Boulevard Park. So again, guys, my name is Aldo. I'm with the Levain Real Estate team here in Bellingham with Windermere Real Estate. If you're looking at moving here to Bellingham, give me a call, shoot me a text. Let me know. I don't care if you're 6 months out or 12 months out. I have helped so many of you guys that are relocating here to Bellingham. My wife and I absolutely love it. And you guys are definitely some of our favorite clients that we've ever worked with. So all my information will be down here in the description below and in the video, and we'll see you next time.